Hey, what's up, everybody? So, hope everybody's had a great new year. I want to use this time right now to just break down a video for Forex. I talked about it. I asked you guys if you wanted one. A lot of people said they did. So, I'm going to do a breakdown, obviously, to kick the year off. So, 2024, this is a brand new year. Um, so, obviously, we need to kind of break things down and make sure that we're in line with what the market's going to do with going on through this year. And so, coming to the weekly time frame, just to kind or the monthly time frame, just kind of get a better understanding of what's going on as we attack this level of liquidity sitting in this area here. And really, overall the market is still heading for bearishness, the higher time frames. We took out obviously the area of liquidity to the high, and we're really looking that we're going to attack the downside here. And so that's kind of like what I'm thinking price is going to react to. So if we go to the weekly time frame, there's a couple levels. Obviously, this is like my main target here. I want to see price hit this level at 99.21 um, on dollar index. And so again, I'd like to see ideally in a best case scenario, price pull back to the zone of 102.32 and hit this area here. Uh, long term at 99.23. So that's what I'll be looking for. I want to see if price respects this imbalance here that's currently sitting at, or this fair value gap that's price is currently sitting at. And if it doesn't, we'll go up to the optimal target area of 102.26. But again, I want to see price pull back into this zone, ideally, to give us a retest of these lows here at 99.23. So we're going to be bearish on dollar. And so if we are bearish on dollar, we should be bullish on indices, right? And so if we go to dollar index, there's a couple things, couple levels that we're respecting here. Again, this weekly order block that's occurring at current price action at 1.0935. And so again, we want to see price really respect this area and kind of start finding areas to start attack to the downside. If we go to the daily time frame, um, we go to the daily time frame, there's a couple levels again that I'm looking out for. I'm seeing if price is going to again respect this weekly level, but I want to see fine price. I want to see if price respects this level enough to the point where we can start really looking for opportunities to take this to the upside. First level I'll be looking for again is the return to this fair value gap here that we just traded out of the civvy. The secondary level that I'll be looking for, if we do kind of continue on past this, is consequent encroachment of this wick here at the midpoint. And that level is 1.0905. So I'll be looking at all these levels, but overall, I'm going to be bullish on euro. There's really not a reason to be bearish as of yet. If we do take out this low at 1.0264, then that'll kind of give us a reason to start thinking about bearishness long term. But, again, we're not, there's really no confirmations as to why as to for us to go bearish at this point. So have to stick with the bias. And again, we've been getting higher highs, so I want to see price continue on. Really, not again. I'll be looking at this gap again, and then potentially this consequent encroachment. Ideally, this is my long-term target here at at 1.12782. So pretty much the high of last year. And we formed that high in July. So I ideally want to see price continue on and really hit that, and really give us a reason to continue to go on. So again, I'm going to be bullish on Euro USD. GBP USD is going to be very similar. Obviously, we know that they are correlated. So we're getting pretty much a very similar setup. Again, what I'll be looking for is if price respects this order block that we were trading into. in the current level that it's sitting at. Um, so I want to see ideally price really. Our long-term target again is going to be the highs that were formed last July. And it could take weeks to get here. So this because this is definitely a longer term target. For this week, I'd like to see price really retest these highs in the best case scenario at 1.1. I'll move this up. 1.28306. So this is gonna be a long term. So pretty much that gives us a run of like 200 points to this high. To see if we can really test. We go to the daily time frame. Again, nothing really serious here. I'd like to see price respect this area. Again, nothing really too clear on that on the daily time frame. So again, I want to see price hit these highs. As always, I will be looking at the consequent encroachment of this wick, which is resting just shy of that target. And I really want to see if price respects that area. And if it fails to respect that area, then we're definitely taking out this our target goal. But I always measure the wicks and the consequent encroachment just to see if we can get a respect to that level. So again, these are the three levels that I'm calling out on British pound. Ideally, the target is I want to see price hit this high last week's high, 2 weeks ago's high, the high of December at a 1.28321. So ideally, I want to see price really respect this area between tonight and the end of the week and really give us an opportunity to continue to go long. If we fail if we take out this low here at 1.2506, then I'll most likely be looking at bearishness and we'll probably be trading to this imbalance here at 1.24410. So that's what I'm looking for. So again, trend for uh oops, trend for GBP is going to be change this bullish. And then since this is the beginning of the year, I'll do a couple more pairs for you guys. Mainly, I tell all my students to focus on GBP and Euro. They're just the cleanest ones, the easiest ones to see, and the most commonly traded pairs. But if we break this down and we go to USD JPY, ideally USD JPY should be in fact flowing with the dollar, right? It should be very similarly correlated because they are both have USD in the lead. And so this one isn't as clear, so I'm probably not gonna trade this, but ideally I'd like to see price. Look at the monthly. Yeah, ideally I'd like to see price potentially just respect this order block here and continue on to the downside. So see if we get a continuation of that over the next few months. Um, from a weekly perspective, again, I want to see price really respect these levels. This one's not as clear. I'm actually going to try and stay away from this pair because I don't really see too much. I see too much. I'm going to note these levels here again. I want to see this continue onto the downside. Um, So I want to see price potentially retest the zone again. Uh, get rid of this and really look for reasons to continue on to the downside. There's also a secondary imbalance for a gap there that I think price might trade into. So I would like to see price continue to respect these levels and go down. And as far as the target goes, I'll be looking to really take out the low that we set a couple weeks previously at 104.29. That's what I ideally would want to see. Want to see price respect these levels. If we don't respect, I'd say these two imbalances, then we're probably transitioning back into an uptrend. Um, and we could see probably a longer retrace. But I think just if we're lining up with what's going on in dollar index, I think we're going to continue to drop. So on bias for dollar, I want to see the continuation of the bearish trend. On dollar yen, this is, you'll see JPY. Do a couple more. USD JPY. That's three right there. I'll just focus on those main three. So obviously on dollar index, we want to see prices drop, and that's why we think anything correlated with the dollar is the primary pair or primary currency in the pair. We wanted to line with that. So we want to see bearish bias on USD JPY. We want to see a bearish bias on Euro USD. I'm sorry, a bullish bias on Euro USD. Back to this Euro USD. There we go. And then so GBP USD, again, we like to see price really retest these key levels that are called out here at 1.31512. And then making note of these levels here, which are going to be more of the short-term targets at 1.2832 and we respect the consequent encroachment at 1.2782. If we do respect this level and we see price not really wanting to continue to break through this level, then we could be seeing a rejection before we get to this level. So again, that's why I always measure consequent encroachment. So one of these two levels I think we're going to trade to being this week, and then a long term, I think we're still going to tap this high at this level. So we'll see how this goes for GBP USD. And then again, obviously Euro, we're bullish as well. And then Euro USD JPY bearish. So if you guys have any questions at all, it's great to be back in front of the charts and actively trading with money on the line again. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. Reach out to me individually in the chat. A lot of people have asked about the mentorship that I'll be doing, and I'm going to open that up in 2024. I'm thinking it's going to be different tiers. So, there's going to be like a very general tier, a more exclusive tier. But I'm still sorting all that out. So don't hold me to that. Just really trying to give you guys the best value and really, do my part to help you guys change your trading careers. So if you guys have any questions at all, again, feel free to hit me in the chat. But again, hopefully this is helpful for the week. And yeah, let's get it. 2024.